Alan Parry.
Derby's third successive home game has attracted another big crowd to the baseball ground, and with only one defeat in their last 10 games, the Rams are on course for a place in the playoffs at least. Not surprisingly, Roy McFarlane named an unchanged team, knowing that victory tonight will move Derby into third place, just 3 points behind Nottingham Forest, who must visit the baseball ground a week tonight. With players like Darren Wassell, Mickey Forsyth and Martin Cool all available again after injury, Derby's squad is looking strong as the season reaches its climax. Craig Short faces his old club again tonight. He had 4 seasons at Notts County, and he'll be hoping for a better outcome than the 2 previous meetings against them this season. Derby lost them both, conceding 7 goals in the process. Notts County are only 1 point behind Derby in the First Division table, but their away form has let them down badly this season. They've lost 13 out of 20 away games in the league. Changes tonight for County. Kevin Wilson is on international duty with Northern Ireland, and Rob Matthews is ill. Into their places come Paul Cox and Tony Agana. Gary McSwegan is one of the substitutes, and Derby will be hoping that he stays on the bench. He scored a hat-trick against them when they met at Meadow Lane earlier in the season. Tonight's referee is Brian Hill from Kettering. Well, Notts County have lost 17 games. That's more than any club in the top half of the table. And if they lose again here tonight, it would be a serious blow to their hopes of a place in the playoffs, with 3 of their last 4 games away from home. An absolutely torrential rain and hailstorm falling here just before the kick-off. When are we going to get some decent weather this year? Well, Mick Walker has done a marvellous job in his first full season at Notts County to get them into this challenging position. Good kick by Cherry, and Lund was right underneath it. Pembridge gets it clear. Dykstra playing it back in again. Leg chasing there with young Nicholson, and it's a slip by Williams that suddenly lets in Gary Lund. And Notts County's leading scorer, who couldn't really have expected the ball to reach him then, blazed his shot well over. Craig Short climbing higher than Lund. And then Draper loses possession in the middle. Neither side really flowing as yet. Here's a problem for Cherry. And he got out of it nicely. Johnson lost Palmer and found room for the cross, which was a good one. Hawks! What a brilliant save! Well, Steve Cherry, who began his career at Derby, foiled them here with a brilliant instinctive save from Hawks' shot. Superb! And he could be tested again here from Craig Short's header. Pembridge turning it back in again. Short is still up there. Palmer's clearance has only gone as far as Hawks again. And once more, Steve Cherry foiled the American's bid to score a goal. Suddenly it breaks to Devlin. And they've got an extra man here in Leg. And the other goalkeeper, Martin Taylor, also makes a fine instinctive stop, as Andy Lag must have thought he could score the first goal of the game in that instant. So after a very quiet opening, it suddenly really livened up this game. Craig Short. Fitz is there again. Lovely return ball. And Short's shaken off the challenge and won the corner off Palmer. And then a little bit of a disagreement between 2 former clubmates. And Craig Short will obviously stay forward now for this Derby corner, which Simpson will take on their right. Number 6 Williams also a possible danger to Notts County. He came in with a late run. Garner gets it clear here in the end. Cowan's just chipping it back in again. It's a good-looking ball, and Johnson suddenly in space, but he had to hit it quickly. And in actual fact, it wouldn't have counted had it gone in because the linesman flagged for offside. It's a lovely little ball played back in there by Simpson, but Johnson in an offside position. Good ball into Pembridge, and on it goes towards Simpson down the left. Very swift counter-attack this by Derby, and out of it they've got to throw in deep in enemy territory. A classic piece of counter-attacking that was by Derby. And with Pembridge able to get some distance on his throws, it's a position of danger. Craig Short again on the edge of the 6-yard box, looking for the flick on. And this time, he couldn't quite get it. Simpson gives it away in the end. And the long ball forward to Devlin is a good one. Martin Taylor favourite though to reach it first, and does so. Devlin would have been offside as the ball was knocked back in. And in the end, Nicholson was grateful. The referee's whistle went. The early free kick. Oh, another superb header by Kitson. And then suddenly, out of nothing at all, Simpson burst onto the ball and tested Steve Cherry, and again the goalkeeper produced good form to save. Excellent goalkeeping, can't have been easy. Parks pumps it straight back in. This looks dangerous. Johnson onto it. Palmer is the covering defender, and Johnson's got away from him. Brilliant save again. And in actual fact, although Steve Cherry won't appreciate the fact, the whistle had gone, handball given against Johnson, but he wasn't to know that. And again he produces another fine instinctive save. It was in that moment where Johnson used his arm to control the ball, then hit it well. Brilliant save again from Steve Cherry. The whistle is gone, and no one was quite sure why, but the referee's seen an infringement by Murphy, presumably a foul on Kitson. Derby quite grateful to accept the gift. Steve Cherry lines up the 5-man wall in front of him. Parks, Simpson and Cowans, the 3 Derby players over the ball here. Flicked up for Simpson, although no one seemed quite sure who was supposed to go for that one. Cowans takes on lag and gets round him. Oh, and really whips a dangerous cross in, and that was inches away from an own goal by Palmer. Brilliant cross here from Cowans. Palmer had to go for it, and look how close he was to turning it into his own net. 8 minutes of the first half remaining. A bit of pressure now from Derby County. And there was a foul by Craig Short as the corner was coming over. Kick, did well there, Devlin, and Charles dumped onto the track surrounding the pitch. There's not a lot of room between the pitch and the crowd here, of course, at the baseball ground. Garner again, constant danger, and the ball's floated in high. It's gone in beyond him and beyond everybody else, and that was a very inviting ball skidding across that greasy surface. And no one reacted quickly enough. Goal kick. Amazing, with all those players in the box, it seemed that nobody actually made contact. Williams with a good clearance. Nicholson gives it in back again. I don't think he really wanted it there. But he finds Johnson, who was brought down from behind there by Palmer. And that's going to be the third caution of the half. Taking the free kick quickly to Nicholson here. Notts County not really concentrating. Steve Cherry was. And Kitson did well to find Simpson, who's brought down. And the referee has blown the whistle, and I thought for a moment it was going to reach for the yellow card again. Certainly a free kick. A bit of late pressure here. 2 minutes into stoppage time at the end of the first half. It's a good kick. Oh, Craig Short's header. Really, if it had been a foot lower, would have hammered into the back of the net. You can't ask more than that here from the big centre half. He made contact, and even Steve Cherry would have been beaten by that one. That's the end of a frankly disappointing first half. Certainly the man of the half was the Notts County goalkeeper Steve Cherry, returning to his old ground, the baseball ground. He made 2 or 3 splendid saves, and it's going to produce, or need, a special shot from Derby County to beat him in the second half. A half-time score, almost inevitably, in a half of very little scoring opportunities. Derby County 0, Notts County 0. As the saying goes, things can only get better. Underway as the season begins to reach its finale here after tonight. They've got Stoke and Oxford away and Charlton at home. Agana trying to get them into top gear right at the start of the second half here. Poor kick there by Martin Taylor, but fortunately for him it went straight to Simpson. Now Kitson and Charles on the right for Derby. We have Grimsby and Southend away, Nottingham Forest and Oxford at home as their remaining fixtures after tonight. Well, there by Harks, gives the first free kick of the half to Notts County. Rowan McFarlane in the front row of the director's box there. Short's clearance. Good header on again by Agana. Edmund couldn't quite reach it. Johnson gets away from Palmer. Pembridge finding Cowans again. That was handball, surely. The referee has said play on. Harks. Pembridge. And it deflects kindly to Simpson. Chance here for Derby. That's very good defending though. Simpson couldn't quite get the cross in. Well, indeed, he might have even thought about a shot then, but Cox got there ahead of him. Craig Short has to race hard in his own half. Taylor's kick. Met again by Murphy. Pembridge playing it on first time. This is Johnson. Room for the shot. Well, it was a good effort by a man in form. 6 goals in his last 12 games, Tommy Johnson. In fact, he needs just one more goal to become joint top scorer with Marco Gabbiadini, who's on the subs bench tonight. Cut inside Palmer superbly here and hit the ball cleanly enough, but it was rising all the time. Still, it was an example of a man in form. It's a great clearance by Charles. Johnson playing it into his own half, and suddenly there's danger here as leg goes in with Williams. Murphy's clearance, turned back in by Craig Short, no offside flag, which Notts County were expecting. This is Harks for Derby. That's a clever little flick to Cowans. A lovely ball by him, and Charles cuts inside. Danger here. Cleared by Palmer. Very good move though by Derby County. Charles, who started that move, sees the ball again. Now Williams. And Derby's pressure finally tell here. Simpson. That's brilliant play from Simpson. Great run into the box, but then he's had the ball taken off him just as he was poised to shoot. It's his 100th appearance incidentally tonight for Derby County, Paul Simpson. There he is again, finding Kitson, taken off him by Murphy. Draper. Leg. Tackles flying in this middle third of the field. Lund has done well to survive that challenge and find Devlin. He cuts inside the defender. Pembridge covering brilliantly though. And the pace of the game is really up in this second half. Kitson, he has Johnson ahead of him in a good position and finds him. Chance here perhaps. Johnson takes on Palmer and hits the side netting. Well, Derby are looking a good deal more dangerous in this second half than at any stage of the first. And this combination up front of Kitson and Johnson, full of pace, imagination and skill, is stretching the Notts County defence minute by minute. Up rather late there, Derby. Leg onto the ball, cleared by Short and then Cowlitz. Extra hits it away for the Derby County throw-in. Misses it. No, that didn't. More than short on the halfway line. Pembridge now. Nicholson. Ball for Johnson. Brought down. The whistle had gone just as Simpson must have felt that he was about to break into the clear. He shakes his head because had the referee played advantage then, Simpson would have been in a good position. Maybe Derby will get something out of the free kick anyway. Simpson himself will take it, or Cowans perhaps. No, it is Simpson. It's a good-looking one. Oh, it's so close. Kitson has the ability for a player who's only about, what, 5'9", 5'10", to climb higher than defenders much bigger than him. And he's been doing that brilliantly all night. That was close. An enormous kick there. And McSwegan trying to make it difficult for the defender and the goalkeeper, but Martin Taylor kept his eye on the ball. His clearance didn't go really where he meant it to. Murphy gets it clear. That's good play by Devlin. He's shaken off Nicholson. Lund in support. Devlin again. McSwegan in the middle. Agana arriving. Williams, as ever, in the right place though. Craig Short's clearance is a bit sloppy. Devlin's in possession again for Notts County. Murphy turning it on. It's a useful looking ball, and there was totally unmarked Mark Draper to head it in. Where did Derby's defence get to then? Astonishing. Craig Short was marooned out on the left, but somebody should have been covering for the big centre half. And Draper must have been the most surprised man on the pitch here to find himself with so much room to head home. There wasn't a Derby defender within 10 yards of him. Amazing goal. Swung in by Cox, and look at that. How could he have so much time and room to score? Deflects, I think, of his own player, and suddenly Notts County have a very, very big win in their sights. As Williams finds Kitson, on it goes to Johnson. Simpson! Well, it fell to his right, and he didn't really get enough sting in the shot, Paul Simpson. And Roy McFarlane must have been stunned by the ease with which Draper was given that scoring opportunity. Now then, got to produce something and produce it quickly here. As Harks, it's a good ball forward to Kitson. Johnson racing into a good place in the penalty area. If he can find him, Kitson's cut inside the defender and deflected wide. Cambridge bursting onto the ball in the 6-yard box, but the deflection just took it away from goal. Excellent play again by Kitson. Craig Short getting up well. Notts County have survived. Draper with a very good ball out. And again, they've got players coming forward in great numbers here. Draper is one of them. It's a good runner. And in the end, couldn't quite find one of his teammates. He's overrun it slightly. Murphy stretches and misses his clearance. However, he can do nothing with it. Johnson's error. Swegan. It's a good ball. Devlin onto it. Nicholson's fallen over. Agana's well placed in the middle. And with Swegan's shot, looked odds on a goal. He applauds the cross. And really, Derby was so stretched then that Notts County had two players perfectly placed as Devlin pulled the ball back. He chose McSwegan and Taylor produced a fine save. Adini produce something for them, not this time. And that's good work by Agana, but he's gone into a dangerous area. Got the free kick though, and that was enough. Into stoppage time here, with Notts County leading by a goal to nil, and they're very close to a very significant win here. But a mistake by Palmer, and then another mistake has given Derby County an equaliser, an own goal in the last minute. What a tragedy for Notts County. Dykstra sinks to his knees. He cannot believe it. And Derby are off the hook here. Total misunderstanding between him and the goalkeeper, and the header looped over his head and into the net. And as we move into stoppage time from the unlikeliest source of all, Derby County have got an equaliser. Dykstra's own goal. Oh, what a setback for him, just as it seemed that Notts County had done enough to win it. Marks has given it away though to Palmer. Turned on again by Nicholson. And that's it. All the drama was contained in the last 10 minutes or so at the baseball ground. And Walker must feel he's lost it really. Although he's got a point, and a very, very valuable one indeed. They were just seconds away from 3 points. So Dykstra's unfortunate mix-up with goalkeeper Steve Cherry presented Derby with an own goal and presented them with a point. The final score, Derby County 1, Notts County 1.
We control the game, but they will do here at the baseball. We eventually turned it after about 65. We all felt we'd turned it. The crowd were at them, and I thought that was our game. We scored the goal, held on to it, played very well last 20 minutes. And what an unnecessary own goal. And Charlie misses it. There you are. Steve came, perhaps Steve was wrong to come off his line as he did there, but I think Steve thought that it might go to him in the first place. So you can't really have a go at Steve, and the boy knocks it in the net. What a catastrophe, oh dear.
I thought we deserved a share of the spoils, maybe on possession, maybe we deserved a little bit more, but all credit to Notts County. They done their homework and they defended very, very well and made it very hard for us.
I'm quite happy the way I played.
Oh, sure, but I mean the incident at
No,
the end.
yeah, you're disappointed, but I'll get over a few beers tonight and I'll soon forget about it. I'm looking forward to Saturday.
These playoffs are great for all of us, except managers, aren't they? I mean, these are a nightmare for you guys. aren't
That's
they?
right. I mean, if you analyse that header there, that might cost us a place in the Premiership, a place in the playoffs, a place for Little Notts County to get 3,000 more on the gate. You have to take the rough with the smooth.
Thank you for taking the rough with us, because, as you say, it's not easy to do this, is it?
Oh no.
Thanks, mate.
All right.
Ooh, well, seeing that again, I mean, Derby had so many chances, but I mean, what a way to have got an equaliser, Jim.
Yes, there's no doubt about it. I mean, as Mick Walker said, it could cost them. I mean, there they would have been in third position had they won that. I agree with Roy McFarlane. I mean, Derby County were well worth a share of the spoils. There was no question about that. They probably were the better side. They had better chances or better efforts, really. It just didn't go for them. And then when County got the goal, you thought, well, that's it. It's all over. Good night. And it wasn't to be. It was... I don't know what... I mean, Roy seemed to think that his defence had played... this is the own goal. This was the own goal. I thought we were going to show the Derby goal, but a bit like Notts County's defence, Bob. It seems that our replay people are in a bit of a state as well. But that particular goal, I felt that Dijkstra has got every chance of heading it anywhere he likes. I don't feel that he should actually have attempted to pass back to the goalkeeper. I don't think you can blame Cherry at all. I think he did what he had to do, but the boy could have actually knocked the ball anywhere. He was in no danger, really. He wasn't under pressure, he wasn't challenged, and as you saw there, he just looped it over the goalkeeper, and that's the last thing you do.
Yeah, talking of being unchallenged, that was Draper when he scored, wasn't it?
Draper, when he scored, was totally unchallenged. When Roy McFarlane said that he played, the defence played for offside here, I still don't see how that actually really excuses a player having 15 yards of free header. You could criticise the goalkeeper by saying that maybe he should have come, but I think that the forward should have been under pressure then and wasn't.
Let's be positive. Notts County have had an amazing run since Christmas. I mean, they were near the bottom, weren't they?
They've done extremely well. I thought they were down and out after Wolves had beaten them on Saturday, after they'd had the best of that game in the first half. They came back tonight and I thought, well, they're back in it. But Mick Walker's got a lot of work to do in picking them up, because that last-minute goal could knock the stuffing out of them a bit.
Well, there's another important...
Rattled, Gary McSwiggan hit the Stoke bar.